He had to go get a pair of headphones today to like.
Well, you just ruined the whole story.
Oh no, I didn't
that
know.
Was the whole,
I didn't
that
know.
was the whole story.
You just triggered my memory about earlier today when you said I gotta go mono stereo. I'm like, whatever, mono y mono. Bye.
Hold on, we're gonna do the intro again real quick for the re-upload because I forgot to hit record.
You didn't.
What's up, everybody? Hey, thanks for joining us. Welcome to the Pillars of Action. 5 minutes in
Part two because
some of us forgot.
No, it's French for you. Messed up.
Yeah, it's French for we got to keep it PG.
It's French for if you were here the first time, you're an OG. So welcome, OG.
I'm what the French call
les incompetents.
What movie is that from? Let me. If you
they
guys
know.
Let's see if they know.
Do we get copyrighted right there?
No.
Look what you did, you little.
Quoting movies doesn't get you doesn't get you one. Yeah, I know, right? Disney Life for me, she totally did. So if you don't notice, I definitely screwed up the audio for today, and that's because please don't spit up whatever disgusting coffee drink you have all over the studio. Please don't do that. This is why I don't bring
the whole story on though.
Yeah, so
you ruined the recording.
I did, and that's why I had to go out. And so from now on, audio will make sure I will make sure that audio is fixed.
I mean, put a post-it note on the computer.
Well, no. So here's the thing, right? If you record in, like you're recording normal.
Oh, man.
If you're recording audio normally on like a mirrorless camera, DSLR, something like that.
Okay.
It's generally recorded in mono, which means the same sound will come out of both ears.
Yeah.
Or will be sent into both ears. I guess your ears don't send anything. Your ears don't transmit; they receive.
Okay.
Science.
We're doing science today, everybody.
But if you use a stereo microphone and you don't realize it's a stereo microphone, you're only recording one channel. In this case, on the left. And the problem is, my iMac here that you guys can see right here, when I edit, you can't tell if something's mono or stereo. It's just one. And so,
wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah.
Can't win them all.
You definitely can't. It frustrates me so much. But since it was the cheapest microphone, I was like, you know what? We'll just let it stand. I did that once before when I had the C200. I did the same thing the first time I really took it out and pushed it with an XLR microphone. I did the same darn thing.
Yep.
Because I don't edit with I do now. I will edit now with headphones. Yeah, and Dan, you're absolutely right on that. So I have
humble pie. Let me get you a slice.
So I have a gag here, and since I'm called the everyday dad, I generally, being my dad self in my normal life, I never read instructions. So
what? That's not true.
So I'd make a big show of not reading the instructions, and as soon as his name's Thomas Viegas. If you don't follow him, you should. He has a really good YouTube channel. As soon as he left a comment saying, "Oh, only one channel of audio," I was like, "Oh, I should have read those instructions." I bet.
Shame.
Hold on. Let's see.
Shame.
Hold on. Let's find out.
What are you doing? Are you looking for the directions?
We're gonna see if the instructions say if it's a stereo microphone. Because
look in the box.
Nothing.
Look on the box. Give it to me. Let me see.
It says it does not say anything about stereo.
You don't know because it's probably just obvious.
It doesn't say anything.
Professional lavalier. That's French for it has both.
That's not true at all. I'm so embarrassed. Like.
Yeah.
Professional. Let me see the instructions.
Oh. How do you operate it, y'all? It says it right here. How do you operate it? Open the bottom cover.
Yep, I did that.
Insert the mic connector into the socket transmitter. Okay. Open the battery cover of the receiver. Insert two batteries. You're making this
take too long. I just need to say, does it say stereo microphone on there anywhere?
Okay.
If it doesn't say stereo microphone.
Attentions.
Please don't say it. Please don't say it.
If acoustic quality and volume are abnormal,
you're not just
or receiving
stereo.
Distance is shortened, the batteries and transmitter and receiver should be placed. If your microphone isn't used for a long period of time, the battery should be taken out.
Just stereo. Does it say stereo?
If two wireless microphones are used at the same time, you should use them with one red and one green lamp. And can't use them with the lamp of the same color.
Okay, you're making this take way longer.
The microphone is too close to the speaker.
You're making this take way longer.
Blah blah blah.
Wrap it up, yo.
I mean, and then there's like a picture.
Let me see the instructions real quick. Does it say anything about stereo? Limited warranty. It doesn't say anything about stereo. Let me see. So, come on. Come on. Does it say anything about stereo? It says...
I don't know.
Acoustics. It doesn't say any... So reading the instructions would not have made any difference.
Okay, but...
It wouldn't have made any difference.
Experience, and if you can figure it out...
Well, I figured it out afterwards.
Oh, learned a lesson. Okay.
I did. That's why I went out and bought a
Well, make sure you do a video on how you know if you need mono or stereo.
You wear headphones when you edit. That's how you know.
Okay, I saw that comment. Somebody wrote that.
What's that?
I think Matt MPG wrote that. Like, did you not wear headphones when you edit?
Starting today, I will. Starting today, I will.
Yeah, because you went and got some, didn't you?
I did. Thank you.
What kind are they? Are you making a video about them?
I'm not.
Well, what are they? What'd you get?
They're just Yamaha headphones.
Yamaha headphones, like over the ear, in the ear,
if
wireless.
If they're good enough for my motorcycle, they're good enough for my headphones.
What do you mean? Oh, Yamaha. Okay.
Hold on, everybody.
Wait, I thought you meant you wore them when you were riding.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
This from the guy that doesn't read the instructions.
The instructions didn't matter.
Little putz.
They didn't matter, man. The basic pilot you can, but even when I looked into like, cause I was editing the audio a little bit just to see like where it was peaking, but it didn't say like normally it'll say, it says stereo and dual mono, but I don't know. I'm sure it is 100% my fault. Like I can't argue that. So it is fixed now. In the future, I will just wear headphones. I'll just wear headphones.
We're gonna name the headphones Humble Pie.
We're not gonna do that.
We're gonna call them that.
In any way, shape, or form.
Okay, Kenneth Duke, he needs a little tool.
Does he?
Make it happen.
Oh.
Kenneth.
What's up? So does anybody have any questions now that now that I've thoroughly
been chastised?
Yeah, been chastised.
Let's see. Do you Bryce's World, do you use Final Cut Pro to edit?
I do use Final Cut Pro.
Yes, that answers a Disney life for me also.
Woo!
What's up, Photo Gear Fun?
What's up, Photo Gear? Hey, thanks for joining us.
Jim, do you have something to say to Jim?
I do. Thank you, Jim. Well, I already tweeted.
You did? Well, I
didn't
didn't see.
Today. But thanks, Jim. So Jim sent me like the 2-year present. It was a box opener, and I unfortunately broke it. I don't know how I broke it, but I thought it was jammed, and so when I went to clear the jam, it like.
It separated?
Yeah, it like broke. So. When Jim saw that, he was so nice enough, he sent me another box cutter, which is downstairs, and hopefully I will also not break again.
First of all, Jim, you're so sweet. And Christina Maxwell, I gotta give today too.
Don't encourage her, guys. Don't.
What?
Don't encourage her.
Okay. Tech examined.
Don't. Like that's. You can't. You guys are seeing. You guys only have to deal with this for an hour. I have to deal with this forever.
You're so lucky.
Oh, I'm so lucky.
I should. That should be what I do on my channel. Let me just read the instructions.
Chad Sittler, what gear do you use just for your basic family home videos? I just use my cell phone. Seriously, cell phones are good enough. They look good enough. They have good enough stabilization. Yeah, I just use my cell phone. Or for Christmas, though, since we needed unlimited recording, and I had all that...
Oh, what happened?
I had all of that...
Oh, no.
I had all of that gear for CES still in. I used the Sony NX... Will you stop?
I don't know. I think I hit the button. Dang it.
I used the Sony NX80 to do the Christmas recording because it did unlimited video recording. If I had to do that again, if you want, like... real. Stop touching stuff.
I don't know what I did. Just leave me alone.
You can play around with this some other time.
I don't have time to play around with it. It's pairing. Just shush.
I use the Sony NX80 for the Christmas stuff, but in the future, now that I have a GH5, I would just use the GH5 because the GH5 has unlimited recording. Wahid Tech, Panasonic S1, any update about new lenses? I haven't. I mean, I've just seen what they've talked about, like through their press release. I am incredibly disappointed in the Panasonic S1.
Oh, no.
Are you also... She's also disappointed about the Panasonic S1. You seem really torn up about it. She's also upset that their 4K 60 crops into APS-C mode, basically. What's that? They also still don't have phase detection autofocus. I know, that's really frustrating. And they took out the flip screen. It's like she's reading my mind right now. Look, that's why I married her, because she also gets upset about camera stuff.
You almost wore it. You want to stop talking?
No, I'm very disappointed with Panasonic for the S1. So Panasonic just announced their full-frame mirrorless camera that they're coming out with, the S1 and the S1R. They do the S1 will do 4K 30 without a crop. The 4K 60 has a crop. They lose the flip screen. They still don't have the good autofocus. So it's like, I don't know, like. Plus, those lenses are outrageously expensive. The camera body's $2,400 without a lens. I just don't see
$2,400.
I don't see where I would recommend. I don't know where I would recommend the S1 to somebody. Like in a universe with where the GH5 exists, like, because if you want 4K 60, I'd say that. I'm sorry, Mrs. I almost spit out my coffee. Am I bothering you with?
No.
Can we get back to the show?
Proceed. Tell me more.
In a world that has the XT3 that has 4K 60 without a crop and great it's a little bit of a crop, that has 4K 60 with great autofocus. Like, why recommend the S1? Like, I don't understand it. I'm still gonna try it out, but I'm super disappointed, super disappointed with the S1.
Oh,
but
S1. Oh, what's the one you like? The GH5.
Yay! I still recommend the GH5.
There it is.
Yeah, that's what we're on right now. There still hasn't been a camera released yet that really matches the GH5 for what it can do. Because the GH5 can do 4K 60 forever internally. It has no recording limit. The S1 has a recording limit. Like,
who wants limits?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Just because, like, if somebody wants a full frame, because you can't even get full frame 4K. I see what you're doing over there. You can't even get full frame 4K 60 out of it. So if you want 4K 60, I'd recommend the XT3. If you want full frame video, I'd still recommend the Z6 over the S1 because it's got better autofocus. Okay. The lenses, you have access to Nikon's lenses. You have access to soon-to-be Sony's lenses. Like, really incredible. Like, and yes, somebody asked, am I from the...
From the what?
Hold on.
Are you from...
Where? I saw the comment.
Are you from what?
From Ohio. Dan Kearney, or I am from Ohio. Both of us.
Dan Kearney.
Did I say
Kearney?
Kearney?
Read. Dan Kearney.
I'm sorry, I can only... Like,
are you from OHIO?
Maybe it's time to...
Do you need some bifocals?
Maybe.
What?
You've needed them since...
The everyday grandpa? Coming right up. Show me your gray hair, babe.
It's out right now.
Oh! You better drink up. You're going to sleep on these chairs tonight. You want to be comfy. How rude. You little dick.
Jeff Antons, isn't the S1 geared more towards photographers and not videographers? Well, yeah, but I mean, all these hybrid cameras do both. And as a Panasonic camera, even the GH5 does pretty good stills. So I would say, like, even though it's a stills, even the G9, look at the G9, which is a stills camera and has awesome video features. Like,
for all the people offended by my glasses comment, I wear glasses.
She wears glasses.
That's why it's funny.
PhotoGear Fun, the firmware update for the Osmo Pocket looks pretty solid. Yeah, I updated it last night, and for the reviewing the cheapest video today, everything shot on the Osmo Pocket was with the new firmware. So I like that they have the pro features. You can basically everything I had to complain about, they fixed in this firmware update, minus the, I mean, you can't firmware update yourself a tripod mount. Yes?
Kenneth Duke, what? Oh no! Chris!
What's up?
Nothing.
Hold on. I was just reading. Yeah, the firmware update looks pretty good. Paul Feinberg, and then you have the Canon releasing a budget version of the EOS R. What else could you take away? I don't know. Like, the EOS R, I like it as a camera. It's okay. I wish it didn't have the crop in 4K. What could you take away? Like, I don't know what they could take away to make a budget version. Hopefully they take away that stupid touch thing on the back, the touch bar, that save yourself some money there. The problem is that the lenses are just too expensive. Like the kit lens is like $1,200. That 50mm 1.2 is what, like $2,000. That 28mm 70 f2, which sounds amazing, is what, like $3,000, something like that. So I think the EOS R is a good camera. It's just too expensive of an ecosystem to get into right now for what you get. Like it's as much as the S1, but it has a flip screen and dual pixel autofocus. Which would I recommend the EOS R over the S1? Probably. For online content, probably.
Shock me with that deviant behavior.
Well, just because the S1 has no flip screen, has the bad autofocus. I get some people get mad at me when I say Panasonic has bad autofocus. I'm sorry. It's still unusable. And yes, I mentioned this in the G85 video from like a few months ago, where it's okay now for like acquiring the subject, but you still get that pulsing in the background. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Like when I used the G7 way back when I first started the channel, I kept it in autofocus all the time, and I never know. People would complain about the autofocus, and I'd be like, "What are you talking about? My face is in focus most of the time. Like I don't see the problem." But once you start seeing it, you can't unsee it, and that really stinks.
Oh man,
that really stinks.
It
stinks. I've missed so many. I've missed so many comments. What do you have any comments to highlight or questions?
Yeah, people are just chatting in there. So funny. Let's see.
Yeah, Paul. I thought Sony had expensive lenses too until I saw those L-mount lenses. Like, I get it. It's a Leica mount, and Leica lenses are expensive, but whoo, those were eye-wateringly expensive lenses. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yikes. I don't know. I'm just looking away. Kenneth Duke, you're funny. He said we look like we're a mile apart today.
Well, we're on a wider lens. We're not a mile.
Right, you have short hands and you're almost touching me.
I know, I'm very short.
You're just a little shrimpy.
I'm just little. But we're on the 12 to 60 kit lens for the GH5 right now. Normally we're at more of like a 35, but we're at kind of a 24 right now because I'm trying to make it as wide as possible because it makes it easier. It makes it easier for like the framing. It makes it cooler because we used to do it where we were like, "Hey, well, I'm the everyday dad. Hey, everybody.
I'm on the same chair as him.
We enjoy being in separate chairs.
But so. I'm at my spacious green chair.
These wonderful chairs that I just can't get enough of.
Well, you'll enjoy sleeping on them tonight, won't you, Beefcake?
Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I love these chairs.
Me too. I'm so glad.
We were going to do some kind of a fundraiser to get rid of these chairs.
No, we're not. We're definitely not. These chairs stay. Love these chairs. So comfy. Look.
Young Cuber, GoPro Hero 7 Black or DJI Osmo? It depends. I prefer the Hero 7 just because I trust it more. It's got a wider field of view. I don't have to worry about the autofocus. The Osmo Pocket, though, if you want to do... I don't know. That's a tough one. I'd still probably go with the Hero 7 Black, though.
Yay! Team Chairs is in the house tonight. Thank you.
Nikolai, gonna have guests on? So we used to have guests on the show.
We should.
Well, Rode just came out with this new thing called the Rodecaster, where it lets you plug in your phone straight to it, and you can answer phone calls, and it gives you better options. When that's fully out and I can buy one, I think we are going to start having guests on the show again. The next thing we're going to upgrade is the audio. We're currently on an XLR mic on a boom pole, but I'd like to get back to. We used to have our own condenser microphones. I'd like to get back to that. It sounds way better. We'd probably start doing that. Josie Popcow, Canon M50 or Nikon D3400. I've never used the Nikon D3400, but I've used the 3500, and it did not have a flip screen, did not have a touch enabled screen. The video was I'd go with the Canon M50. Canon M50.
Florida boy, we're not having a giveaway tonight.
I already told you that. I said that in the beginning. Said that
you
right
probably
in the beginning.
answered a while and I wasn't listening.
I didn't say it. I typed it.
Oh.
I typed it earlier.
Well, that's good. That's a relief.
Yep, we definitely got headphones. The Headless Chicken just got the M50. Yeah, the M50 is a fantastic camera. So I feel like the A6400 that's coming out here pretty soon and the M50 are kind of similar cameras because when the M50 came out, everybody was like, it's terrible because it's 4K, doesn't have dual pixel autofocus, and it's meh. And I kind of feel like the same thing's happening with the A6400 where do I like the flip up screen? Not really, but I think the camera's being maligned, so I actually can you see behind? So, but if you see like over the everyday mom's shoulder, like right here, you'll see a monitor sticking up, and that monitor is attached to a Sony a6300 that we're gonna make a video about here in a couple weeks. I used an a6300 for a very long time, and it's a great camera. So if you make that camera, you make it and then you make it the same price, but with better autofocus, a flip screen, and Sony a7 III colors. Like, that's a win. Like, that is a legitimate win. Does it have in-body image stabilization? Nope, but neither did the A6300. And the A6500's in-body image stabilization, not that good either. So, Sony's in-body image stabilization is not very good across the board. So, I think the A6400 is going to be a very good camera, and I feel like people are complaining about it, but you need to wait till you use it to complain about it. I've seen videos from people that have used it. It probably has pretty bad rolling shutter, just like the A6300. But again, once you use it, I think it's going to be a winner. Because even just so the two secret cameras for today that everybody found out, because I did like, when you're watching a scary movie and you're like, you're covering your eyes.
Like you want to see it, but you're like, just
so
in case.
I kind of did that today, and I was like, don't look at this camera, but I had like my hands wide open. It's the 6D Mark II. It was like... So today's outside video part was the Canon 6D Mark II and the Sony a6300. Those were the two cameras that I did outside today. And the Sony cameras, audio is great. Like, audio on a Sony camera, their preamps are pretty good.
Good. Hey, 51 Drones.
What's up, 51 Drones? So if you can do that with a flip screen, I'm just going to put it in a cage, and I'm going to attach this. I'm going to attach a microphone to the side of the cage, and it's going to be perfectly fine. I don't think it's that big of a deal, and it'll save me. I'm planning on personally buying one, because the overhead rig from the video today was the a6300, and while the video quality wasn't the best, I feel like with the new super autofocus, the a6400, it's going to be my new location and overhead shot camera, and it's going to be a beast. Smoky Mountain Aerial Imaging, $5. Well, thanks so much. Just loaded Spin Up 2018 highlight reel on my channel.
Cool.
Oh yeah, hey, we'll have to check that out after the live stream. Spin Up was an awful lot of fun, and it was great meeting everybody out there.
It was nice. Yeah, that was put on by Ready Set Drone.
Yep, it was an awful lot of fun.
Yeah.
Whoa, Chris, yes, you won't be, if you put the mic on top, you won't be able to see the screen. Oh. But I'm just going to mount it on the side. Like, it will not be that, I would prefer to have the functionality there to use, and then, but if it's got that, yeah, I'm excited. If it's got that ultra, autofocus, like the eye detect in video mode, you only really need either a flip out screen or good autofocus. Like, having both is the best, but for me, I can't speak for everybody, but for me, having one or the other is good. And if you can kind of get it with the a6400, I'm willing to give it that far. Like, with the way I make my videos, I think it's going to be an awesome camera. I'm really excited, because I really like the a5100 I still think the a5100 is a great camera, except its overheating problem. And I've seen again that the a6400 has fixed a lot of the overheating problems. So I think the a6400 is catching an awful lot of flack, just like the M50 when it first came out. So when it first came. So when the a6400 comes out, I've already pre-ordered it. I'm really excited to work it into the rotation here, because I think the a7 III has really great colors. But it doesn't have a flip screen, and the a6400, I'm really excited for.
No way. Hey, Doc Murdoch wants to know, reasonably placed tripod, someone over 6 foot tall that's stable.
I don't. I'm 5'6". I don't know. Do all tripods not work? Is that a thing? Are there tall people tripods?
There's tall people.
Well, I know, but I just assumed.
What? Like your monopod, how tall does that go?
I don't know. Let's find out. How tall is my monopod? Let's find out.
Okay, Adventures in Troves.
What's up, everybody? I'm the Everyday Dad. Today we're going to find out, how tall is my monopod?
Sounds really suggestive. I've had too much coffee. He's had only a beerish. Kenneth,
okay,
only a beerish.
So I'm 5'6".
They can't see your head, or they can't see the top of that either.
It's as tall as me.
So that would be okay for a 6 foot tall person.
They can't see it. I'm looking over there.
How can they see it? Oh, I see now. They can see it. Sorry. So it would be okay. So what's the name? Doc Murdoch wants to know. Tell him some info.
This is the iFootage Cobra 2.
Okay, don't strike me with it. Be careful.
But what makes it a little taller is this is the iFootage Komodo fluid head that goes on top of it. For yours today, the iFootage Cobra 2.
He does those late night home shopping network channels.
Yeah, well, do we even have TV?
ShamWow, baby.
Wow.
How's your broken toe? How's your broken toe?
It's getting much better. I went on my first, maybe second. I think I ran
post-breakage run.
But I went for a run today. I was able to get a mile in before it started to hurt too bad. So feeling pretty good. Like
feeling great, right?
I run like as my way to deal with the stresses in life.
Put your finger down, you naughty little thing.
And it's been driving me crazy to not be able to, so I'm very excited.
It was driving me crazy, too. I was like, God.
Whoa, Chris, look.
He has hokas. That's like running on a cloud.
Let me tell you about being short. Being short's awesome. I always have leg room, and I always find my clothes for sale.
I'm vertically challenged. Not the only challenge.
If I need to get something out of the top shelf, I just get a stool.
Right. Can't ask your wife. I'm no help. I'm not any.
She's shorter than me.
She's
shorter than me. Michael Robles, $4.99. Well, thanks so much, man. Do you have a question or something? Oh, wait. Do you have a question or something? Just do an @WonderWife, and if you have something, if you have a question or something, we'll get to that. But thank you so much. We really appreciate it. The Dro. I ended up getting the GH5S after your video recommendation. I'm pretty happy with it at the moment. I got the Metabone Speed Booster for my Canon lenses. I've never made a video about the GH5S, but I hope it's working out for you. That's something
Okay, what's different about the GH5 or the 5S?
Oh, I am so glad you asked that.
In 2 sentences. Let's not go on a tangent.
It's a more cinema-style camera.
1 sentence.
It's missing the stabilization, but has better recording options.
Ooh, good transition.
But it has better recording options. I have never used the GH5S, but that's like one of the things that I want to try out here really soon. I need the
You keep going!
I need the stabilization in the GH5 for like the way I make my videos, but the GH5S does 1080p and 240 frames per second.
Oh my God.
We've done an awful lot of Micro Four Thirds cameras here recently. Man. That's why we're doing a full frame DSLR and an APS-C mirrorless next. Well, next is going to be action cameras. Next week is going to be you guys have been asking for a Hero 7 Black versus the FDR X3000 video for a while now. So that's what we're going to do this week. We're going to do the Yi Light is actually like you can buy one for $50
Isn't that it
now.
Down there?
What?
The Yi Light.
No, that's it right up there.
Uh-oh.
So the Yi Light you can buy for like $50 now, and it's been my budget action camera recommendation for a while. But it's time to find out, is it still a good budget action camera? So we're going to do a video follow-up on that. We're going to do FDR X3000, still worth it in 2019, because I haven't had a chance to use it yet. And with the GoPro killing it the way it's killing it, it's time to find out if Sony's like 3-year-old, 2-year-old, old action camera still worth it. And then we're going to do a comparison between the FDR X3000 and the GH5. So I'm pretty excited about it. I really like the FDR X3000. It's one of my favorite cameras of all time. I kind of went away from it to do the to go with the GoPro Hero 7 Black, but I like the audio coming out of it. It's a good one. RC to go, Canada, $2. Hey, remember me? Still been here since 10K. Well, thanks so much. Really appreciate it. I do absolutely remember you. The Dro, I like Sony action camera. I do IRL live stream and stabilization is way better than the new GoPro 7. I mean, I haven't used it yet, so I can't say, but the stabilization on the Hero 7, I mean, I've used an FDR X3000. I had one for about a year. The stabilization's great, but the stabilization on the Hero 7 Black is mind-blowing. But we're gonna do some comparisons this week where I'm definitely gonna find out, because it could just be my remembrance of the two could be different.
Remembrance
is different, but I'm very excited.
Oh man. Yes, we have iPads. I'm gonna call it an iPod.
So
yeah, it's just
So I got really sick of somebody looking like she was playing on her phone the entire
we got a lot of comments. People were like, she's not even paying attention.
I'm like, she's playing on, you look like you're playing on your phone. She was reading your comments because she was using her phone for that. Yes. So I bought her an iPad last week, or 2 weeks ago, to start using last week, and then I got sick. I still can't believe what we got. So this is the 2018 iPad, this is the iPad Pro. She has the iPad that came out in 2018. We got it for like $180.
Yeah, and then I got this like cover and keyboard on Amazon. Love Amazon. And so you click it in and it looks like a laptop, and then you can close it, but I won't because YouTube will go off. But
Carl, I'm sorry, Carl. So I appreciate you trying to help out PewDiePie, but I'm not gonna let the chat be spammed with that. So I'll give you one warning on that. But yeah, I could not believe the price we got her.
It was like
iPad
in our budget and under budget. So.
I was planning on buying her just a brand new one, but it's $180. Like,
it's like on my alley. You can probably guess that someone likes to pay full price, and I'm more thrifty. That's why we have these chairs.
We have these wonderful chairs.
I can't it was a deal.
I can absolutely get rid of these chairs.
Okay.
We can get rid of them right now. You guys want to get rid of them right now?
What?
High five.
Smack yourself.
We'll do it right now live.
No.
No?
Are you insane? I could lose 180 pounds, just open the door and push you out.
I'm not 180 pounds.
Don't get all girly on me. I'm worried about your weight. Just relax. Drink a couple more beers.
I only have the one more. I only have this is the last one.
That's all? You drink them all?
Well, I do 2 per live stream. This is the only time I drink because I have to drink to get through the live streams with
Look, the viewers will stay if the chairs stay, so there you go.
I think we'd get more viewers if we weren't in these very gross chairs.
I think they would be kind of boring without the chairs. Well, everybody's got nice chairs. Who needs a nice chair? No. We're not talking about
So
chairs.
they're not nice chairs.
I'm saying like
oh no, you heard it. You heard her say it. You heard her say it.
You can get excited all you want. I'm going to close your iPad.
You just admitted they're gross chairs.
I did not.
Dan Soderholm.
Did you see my air quotes? Did you see
You did
them?
not. We'll check the footage.
I know what I did. But you know what? Kenneth always pays attention. Kenneth, welcome to the court of Kenneth. He will tell us.
Nicholas says we should get gaming chairs.
Nicholas, gaming chairs?
I agree.
I'm not sitting on the floor.
They're gaming. You wouldn't sit on the floor.
This ain't a game.
It'd be a comfortable
gaming chair. This is real life
chair.
right now. This is real life, you guys. This is real.
Are you proud of yourself for that line? I'm proud of you for that line.
What?
I'll give
you didn't even catch my other movie quote that I had in here.
Good job. And Dan Soderholm. So I did back. So the first Kickstarter I've ever backed is that Switch Pod. So I guess whenever they come out, I'll get one. I backed them for one of their pre-releases. So it looks
Nikolai.
It looks like a neat little invention, and I really don't like Joby Gorilla Pods at all. I have 2 of them that I use basically just for I basically have stripped the ball head off of them, like for the overhead rig. I use it for that, and then for my light for the B-roll station, I have one for that. And then I just keep the legs around for random stuff, and I don't really like it. So anything that works better as like a vlogging tripod works better for me. So I'm pretty excited about it. Doc Murdoch, I totally agree. We should blow them up.
Doc Murdoch? I thought you're on my team.
And I will say that what we should get is the Dreamwave massage chairs that I saw at CES.
Those $1 billion chairs.
They're $9,000. Look.
I'm looking around and we're $9,000 is hanging out.
It'd be $18,000 because they're each.
No.
But we could spend the whole time just like...
That could be a car for me. Do you guys even know what car I'm driving?
Man,
right.
We'd be up like this, and when you're doing this, I'd be like, oh, whatever.
Push you back. Knock your ass out. I'm sorry, Kenneth. Dang it.
That was my favorite part of CES.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Is CES when you came back with the hurt wrist?
No, that was Spin Up.
That was... Oh, okay.
Spin Up is where I fell off. Funny story about that. So I get to CES, and I'm hanging out with Aaron from Zolotech, and we're wandering around this this pre-event. They call it I forget what it's called, but their tagline was like, "We're the tailgate of CES," and we showed up, and One Wheel was there. And I was like, I should try one of those out. And then I immediately thought to myself, no, I shouldn't, because my wife will be mad at me, because I just about darn near broke my wrist falling off of it not that long ago.
And if I was there, you never would have got on it.
I probably
I'm like the angel on your shoulder that's like, not a good idea, dear. And also the devil's like, do it and die, right?
I would call that a nagger, But I guess
Oh, yeah?
Angel,
Oh, yeah.
I guess Angel works too.
Push you right out of the chair. Good thing it's solid and sturdy and reliable. Otherwise, you'd fall out of it.
Fishing with Christina. This is my first time in your live feed, but I'm subscribed to your channel. I have a question. What do you do with the cameras you don't like? I sell them or I return them. A lot of the cameras that we get here on the channel, I don't buy. B&H Photo and Video send me stuff to, they send me loaner cameras that I'll try out for a few weeks, and then I got to send it back. Like the A6300 is a loaner. The 60 Mark II is a loaner. A lot of the stuff I don't personally own. So right now I have the GH5, the Z6, a Canon M50, and a Sony RX100 Mark V. Man, that's too many. I probably need to get rid of some of that stuff, because do I really need... I'll probably, when I get the A6400, I'll probably sell the M50, because it'll be dual purpose. What I need to figure out is, I need to ask, there's a guy, his name's Patrick Tommaso. I shouted him out on a video a couple weeks ago. Has it been a week already? I shouted him out a couple weeks ago, but he does a lot of professional photography with the GH5. I need to ask him some GH5 photography tips. Then I don't need the RX100 Mark V anymore, so I'd probably sell that too. I don't know. I got to figure out so I'm trying to do this, like, shedding all the stuff that I don't actually need, because I just have too much crap right now. Like, if you look back here, like, there's just so much stuff back there that I don't really also use all the time, but, like, I think you could use a GH5 as a solo camera, as the only camera you need, but sometimes you got to make videos about cameras, so you need a camera to film yourself talking about a camera, which is what the A6400 would be. And then the RX100 Mark V has been my thumbnail picture taker, but if I can figure out a way to take pictures that I like on the GH5 that I don't need it as much anymore, I don't know. I don't know. We're so far. Who knows? Who knows? What's up?
Okay. What's up? Where to start? We have like Team Dynamite in the chat.
I'm on Team Dynamite.
And we got Team Save the Chairs. We also have Team Save Their Marriage, right? Because if the chairs go, I don't know where you're gonna sit.
But how long have we been married?
Whoa, how long have we been married? Add it up, honey.
So if we're gonna destroy the chairs, we have until October to do that.
No, you're not gonna say it.
Because
stop it.
If we destroy the chairs,
you're gonna say it.
If we destroy the chairs before October, you don't get half of my retirement. Up top. Okay. So we've got like free reign.
No more hat.
I need my hat.
No, you're naked now. Well, I didn't see that happening. All right.
Can I have my hat back,
Ted,
please?
what's his name here?
Can I have my hat back, please? Yeah, Ted.
I don't know. Yeah, Bundy.
Can I have my hat back, please?
Oh, Kenneth, this has gotten out of control. Where's Kenneth? Oh, gosh. Bill Utah, how did this happen? How did this happen?
The Dro, we're using a
Christina,
GH5.
What's going on?
We're currently on a GH5. Are you giving me the hat?
No, I'm taking it so I can throw it. Don't let... Oh! I didn't see that
I've
there.
got spare hats everywhere. Whoa, Chris, $20, save the chairs. We'll see about that.
We're saving them.
We'll see.
Yeah. You're so fucking...
We are a G-rated show.
I was gonna say you're so smug. God, you guys know I'm from Cleveland.
Thank you so much, Chris. We really appreciate it. Stop. The
Right
Dro, the GH5S doesn't let you charge the USB.
Thank you, Dan.
Does the GH5? It lets you charge, but it doesn't let you power. We have the battery grip on it right now, which has given us enough time for the live stream. But if I was going to do this for like long amounts of time, I would get the G9 because the G9 lets you power straight through the USB adapter or through the USB plug on the side. It's really great.
Hey, so yes, thank you everyone for 2 weeks ago we had a live stream and we had
holy crap.
What?
Oh, dang. Hey, hold on. You deleted.
What? I'm talking.
Justin Y, I saw your comment. I appreciate that. Thank you.
What? Okay.
That's funny.
What does it say?
Well, no. So Justin Y is kind of like a. He's like an enigma wrapped up in like a secret. He like. What? He has no videos on his own channel, but it has like 200,000 subscribers because he comments on like everything. Oh. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay. But Christina Maxwell, $10. Guess we need to start a fund for marriage counseling. You don't need the fund when I'm right about everything, right?
You need behavioral therapy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's debatable. That's debatable.
Okay, but listen, we have some questions.
Send it.
Everybody that donated to Give the Kid Cake Fund, our little person ended up in our live stream as like a studio audience member. It was like 2 weeks ago, so we didn't have one last week because you were sick.
Yep.
So just so you know, that child was extremely excited to wake up in the morning and say, "It's time for cake." Everybody said I get cake. He had a bunch of cake. Ton. Then the next day he asked for it again, but we had to, I don't know, throw it away or somebody ate some of it.
Well, I was going to take a picture and put it on Twitter about it,
Yeah.
but somebody let the cake happen before I was awake.
I woke up first, and of course I had to oblige. She was like, come on. I didn't think to take a picture of it. He shoveled it in his face so fast, so excited. So thank you, everybody, for making his morning.
Yeah, he definitely had a great morning because he got another piece of cake because I didn't get to see the first one. So he got another small piece to make sure that everybody got to see it.
It was so much sugar. So much.
So much sugar. Not what a kid should be eating.
Oh, man.
So do we have any other questions?
I am Wedge. Sending soap for your mouth. Oh, man. I'm sorry. I'm a lady. Mm-hmm. Yep, lady. Thank you, Jesus.
That's debatable.
You're going to fall off the chair. I'm going to push you.
That's very ladylike.
Dropped it.
But yeah, no, it's been I'm excited to be back. We've already got about 46 minutes into the live stream, which is incredible. I can't believe it. It's like we just started.
Yeah, the everyday kid was in his glory that night, Bill. He was desperate to get on screen, and of course we don't put him on screen, but he was very excited. And then tonight we put him to bed early in hopes that he would stay sleeping. So, but he sends his thanks for everybody for the cake for sure. He was so excited. So excited. So. So, yes. It's 3 a.m. in Norway. Nikolai, oh my goodness. Thank you for joining us.
That is, I would not be up that late. Fishing with Christina, I'm trying to purchase a camera that's not that expensive but shoots great video and also have stabilizer in it, but I could hear myself and everything around me when I'm done recording. Maybe the G85. The FDRX 3000 has really good stabilization and has an audio in jack, which is really good. The G85 is a Panasonic camera with really great stabilization and an audio in jack. It's a weird that you want stabilization and all that stuff. Like either the FDRX, but you're not gonna find budget on that. It's pretty crazy.
Okay.
It's a weird thing. Justin, why I can't type either.
Best vlogging camera.
That's a tough one. What is the best vlogging camera?
Do you have a cell phone?
Yeah, I would say start with it. So a lot of my camera recommendations will be like start with your cell phone because you never know. Like you might not even like making videos. Like it takes some time to figure out, do you actually like making videos or not? Like it's not necessarily just something that you can just. I don't like recommending people to go out and buy expensive stuff because you could make like 10 videos and then you're like, man, this sucks. And then you're done and then you're kind of stuck with it. So I would try your cell phone first, make some videos with your cell phone, and then if you like it, go from there. But after there, if you wanna upgrade, I would probably say the first budget camera I would recommend probably the Lumix G7 if you're willing to work around autofocus because it has terrible autofocus, but really, really good image quality. The Canon M50 has good image quality, but it doesn't have any stabilization. It has really good autofocus though, but it's more expensive. And then as you get up there, there's just all sorts of stuff.
Okay. All right.
Spectre, I've not done any videos on lighting. People have been asking me to do videos on lighting, but all I have is just this one light, and I just turn it on when I sit down. I would say it's more about the exposure on the camera. So I set it. You just got to make sure that you're exposing your image correctly, and the light really helps with that.
Okay. Wow. Thank you for that. Great answer.
Did that not make any sense?
That was a great answer.
Did I just speak a whole bunch of gibberish?
What? No. Never. Why would you say that?
So it was great, right? Did
Yeah.
that make sense? I think it makes
thorough
sense.
answer.
This is the Godox SL60W. It's like the cheaper version of the Aperture 120D. It's like $150 as opposed to like $600.
Okay.
But I really like it. It works. But I've got the Aperture light dome on top of it, or in front of it. I'm done talking. I'm done talking. Turn the light off.
That's a lie. It's a lie.
Turn the light off.
Turn the oh.
This is what video looks like when you don't have light.
Okay, well, how about you?
Back on.
Okay.
Ultimate Gamer 360 shout out.
Holy cannoli.
Johnny Ray's Digital Nomad Lifestyle. The Road Pro Plus is awesome and has the battery moved to an easy place to replace it. I really like the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus. It's right back there. That battery lasts forever. Like, I used one. This is the second one I bought. I see what you're doing, what? Mrs. Smarty Pants. I bought one a few months ago, or like about a year ago. I used it for months without recharging it once. I've used that one for about a month. Yeah, I see what you're hilarious. We got hilarity ensuing.
What?
But the Rode is pretty good. The Rode VideoMic Pro Plus is pretty good. But I like XLR microphones. They sound better to me. So I'm currently using the ATR, the Audio-Technica 875R. And it's going into the XLR adapter on the GH5. Which, that XLR adapter on the GH5 is one of the best things ever made. Like, I've never gotten audio as good as I've gotten with this thing. Like, the XLR adapter is amazing. Amazing.
Oh.
Yeah, Kenneth, if I move this gross chair out of the way, we would
yes,
have...
tell them about the chair behind this one.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, this is also a chair that was gifted upon me from somebody that I know and love very much. The Everyday Kid.
What? Yeah, Doc Murdoch, I drink it all. But thank you again to the Maxwells. They sent me this cup from Georgia. Thank you. I love a good Turvis.
Boom News Arabic, what's up? The ADD is also pretty good, but it's heavy. Like,
ADD?
at least it's the Canon ADD. It's a camera. But it's just big and heavy. Like, I don't really like, so for me, I need small, easy to use, just like really good stuff that works without needing like a lot of messing around with it. And the ADD is really easy. It works fine. It's just heavy. Like, for what you get, it's heavy. Like, the GH5 is big, but you get really good stabilization.
What size iPads are these? KB wants to know.
This is the 11-inch iPad Pro from this year, and that's the, I don't know what size this is.
9.7 or something?
Yeah, this is the iPad, not the Pro, the iPad from 2018. Pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's 9.7 or something.
Help at home, Jim. Yes, the audio adapters, it's expensive. Like, the XLR adapter is expensive, but it is, without a doubt, the best audio I have ever gotten on the channel. Like, if you watch my video about the why you should buy the GH5, like, that I released a couple weeks ago, I go from the Z6 with the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus to the GH5 with the XLR adapter, and the difference is...
Don't cough in my general direction.
It's night and day. Like, I cannot believe... Now, here it's going to be a little bit worse because I've got to have the microphone farther away so that we can both talk and get picked up by it. But when I can have it, like, right here for, like, a video, it's incredible. Like, it's so good. I love it. Like,
so good.
Like, I would not...
What a superlative.
One of the reasons I stick with the GH5 now, one for B-roll, it's like the perfect B-roll camera. But it's turned into, like, the perfect, like, narrative A-roll camera, too, because of that XLR adapter. Like, I cannot say enough good things about it. I can't say enough good things about it. It's incredible.
Incredible.
RC Addict Mark, you changed your name.
Yeah, he did.
But you've got the 2018 iPad and
Is
love
that
it.
Marcus Limpus?
No, that...
No, it is.
Oh. I can't... Is that the name?
Well,
I remember Mark.
On his Instagram it is.
Oh.
Sorry.
Whoa, we're making some claims out there. Apple is clearly the best. I'm sorry. Apple's the best.
You know, they both have their benefits.
They do. They both have their benefits. I like the Samsung phones are like my favorite phones from the hardware standpoint, but I have an iPad, a Mac. They got me. They got me.
Oh man.
They got me. Well, thanks so much, Boom News. Yeah, Doc Murdoch, I totally agree.
What's that? What's that? What did he say?
Nothing about the chairs. They still stink, but he's not talking about the chairs. Josie PopCow, you should review the new Olympus OMD EM1X. I will be checking that out when it comes out. One of the benefits of having B&H send me loaner stuff is I can check out as long as it's in stock at B&H and it's under a certain threshold of price, I can get whatever I want. So I will be checking that out. I think it has some promise. I like the fact that it's got phase detection, autofocus, a flip screen, micro four thirds. I like micro four thirds. So I'm pretty excited about it. Yes, can you stop?
You're so cute.
We didn't even talk about your shirt.
What?
We didn't talk about your hello shirt.
What about my shirt?
You were going to say how awesome it was.
Well, yeah, I like my shirt. See, it says, hello.
Hello.
Right. If you need a shirt for your lady friends, or perhaps you'd like to wear one as well, it could be unisex. But I picked it up at my local Walmart for $14. You're welcome. Right? So cute. Really soft. Get you one. Not endorsed by Walmart. Just went shopping and checked it out. There you go. There you go. Valentine's Day is coming. Do not forget your loved ones.
Are you done?
No. Are you looking at me lovingly or like annoyed?
It can be both.
Okay, then you know how I look at you.
It can be both.
It's a little bit of both.
She does need more coffee, Kenneth.
What?
I agree.
What? Look. I am slowing down a little bit. I'm feeling a little sleepy, but keep going.
Hold on. I saw somebody ask me something, and how long for an Christian Moon Vlogs? How long for an 8K camera? Well, Sharp is supposed to be releasing one sometime. Was it this year? I think they were releasing their little 8K consumer camera. They already have an 8K professional like camcorder, but it's too. I mean, okay. I shoot in 4K just because the cameras I use shoot 4K. If I didn't, I'd shoot 1080p. Like, even I watch YouTube videos in 720p. So the higher the resolution is not necessarily that important. What's up, Chris Hope?
Christina, I am a bargain shopper. I love a good deal. Love it. Can't help myself.
Bill Utah, we're not sponsored by Walmart.
What? Did he ask that?
Just no, he was like, not sponsored by Walmart. Just like we're not sponsored by Coke Cherry Zero, which I do not have today.
Nope, it was just in my budget, and I thought it was cute. So I got me a bag of frozen vegetables, and it got me a shirt. So there you go.
High five.
Yeah, boom. Crush it.
Yeah, those file sizes, whoa, Chris, would be incredible.
What's that?
Incredibly big.
What?
Like an 8K camera, like the file sizes.
Oh.
Like, so, I don't know, they'd probably be about, if you want to shoot 8K for like a consumer camera, you'd probably got to do HEVC, so it would be half the bit rate. They'd probably be about doing 4K today with like 8-bit through a standard like 264 codec. It'd probably be about the same.
What kind of stand did you use for overhead shots in the last video?
Oh, I used this.
Careful.
This is the Rode PSA-1. It's supposed to be for microphones, but I use it for the overhead shots now, where you just like, you can put a camera on there and just move it to wherever you want, and then it stays.
Oh, that's cool. It's a Joby something?
No, it's a Rode PSA-1.
But why do you have a Joby thing on there?
Because like I said earlier, I buy the Joby Gorilla Pods, and then I only ever end up using their ball heads.
So you like disassemble it?
Yeah. And I just use I like the Joby ball heads, but I don't like their tripods.
Joby balls? Good.
Daniel Baldry, $20 Australian. Hey there, Ted fam. Great to see you're feeling better, Gary. Hope the rest of the fam stay clear of getting sick. Would love to see some more drone vids if when you get the chance. Have an amazing weekend. Hey from Australia. Well, thanks so much, Daniel. We really appreciate it. Yeah, I do want to start making some more drone videos. It's just I'm working on finding some more places to fly. It's hard to fly around here, and there hasn't really been any...
Maybe we can go to Murrow.
Where?
Anywhere.
It's cold outside.
I know, but it might be cool to see like some frozen water somewhere.
And we only have the Spark right now.
But you know what? That might be cool. Charge it up.
We'll see. Well, I'm glad you're getting excited.
I kind of am. Let's go on an adventure. Like, let's go.
And
Daniel's asking, so like, what? Oblige him.
I wanted to go on an adventure today, and somebody was too busy playing a Candy Crush knockoff.
We had a play date. I got to talk to Christina. Then we had a play date, and then my little boy says, Mommy, can you play this game with me? Then he writes on his whiteboard that he likes playing on his tablet, Candy Crush with Mommy. I'm, of course, going to play.
That is pretty adorable.
It was cute. I even pulled out my camera to take a picture, and he's like, Mommy, can I do a video? So I took a video. It's really cute.
He's adorable. We
hit a home run with him, which is good because there won't be any more. Not from me, anyway.
Yeah, Bill, Utah, we only have the Spark right now. Like, that's I couldn't get rid of that one, too, because it's like the Boy Blue. Yeah. But that's the only drone I have right now, because I just can't.
But maybe I can take my camera out, too. The EOS, whatever
What
it
is it? What is it? What camera do you have?
The Canon EOS. Not the Rebel, but it's
what?
one, you like the 9? 7? Oh, I don't know. I don't know all the digits.
It's the T6.
Okay, I don't know. But maybe we'll take it out.
Disappointing.
I have the battery charging, you guys.
Do you really?
Swear to God.
Right now you've got it.
Swear to God. Go downstairs and go look at the outlet.
I'm gonna go look.
Go look.
We'll be right back. You talk.
Are you really gonna do this?
I'm really gonna check.
Okay, well you need to know what outlet to look at, don't you? It's in the living room. But put the light back on me so they can see me at least. God. This is what happens when he drinks, you guys. This is like college all over again. He smells like college right now. That's where we met in college. Our first date, we actually went to a bar. But it was not a bar first. It was a coffee shop. And then when they kicked us out because they closed, we went to the bar. We went to BW3's, Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't know. Some people call it B-Dubs. And then they kicked us out of there. So you can tell we enjoy our beverages, still enjoy the same beverages. Gosh, almost like 14 or 15 years later or something. Hey, Thomas. Yeah, well, Chris, I got a T6. That's what Santa brought me this year. So I'm going to try it out. Kim Haley, Candy Crush. Well, we always try to find like a puzzle or something like fun for our little boy to play. We don't like shooting games or like blood games or whatever. So
Okay. I'll give it to you.
Oh, he's back. Here comes the verdict.
The battery was charging. I'll give you that much.
Oh my goodness.
I'll give you that
Redeemed from all the 4-letter words I said, Kenneth.
Congratulations. She was actually charging the battery on the camera. I got her.
Holy cannoli. A little more clapping. And also promises of other
Round of applause.
Were you the class clown? Round of applause.
What did I miss?
What did you miss? All the best parts of this live stream. Yes, I am
Thomas
this man's
Gerdes,
wife. I did marry him.
I am eating crow. I really didn't think.
Simon,
honestly,
we're married.
I did not think.
I don't have a ring on. That's probably why. I took it off. I took a bath. I don't have it on.
I have mine on.
Yeah, ball and chain.
Florida Boy Productions. What is the best compact vlog camera? No price limit. I mean, compact vlog camera. I mean, the problem is that there's no perfect vlogging camera out there. Maybe the M50. It's really small. It's got electronic stabilization. The lenses have stabilization, so maybe that. If you mean something like a point and shoot, like the RX100 Mark V Alpha is hard to beat because it's really small. It's got everything, or maybe even this new A6400 when it comes out. I don't know.
Oh, your guys' comments are hilarious.
You guys
comments.
You got me.
Daniel, 23 years. Wow.
Johnny Ray's digital nomad lifestyle. Okay, need suggestions. My wife needs a great camera, but one light and easy to use. I got her the T6, the Canon T6. You can get it for very cheap nowadays. Just to see if she'll use it, and then if she uses it more, I'll get her a better one. Going up. But if you need something that's budget, really good, and like crazy light, the M50 is shockingly small and light.
It's cute too, and our buddy Anthony, he's got it. He loves it.
Yeah, I cannot believe how small and light that camera is.
Let's see.
Okay, we are at about an hour, so we'll give it 10 more minutes. If you have any final questions or anything, just shoot them to @TheEverydayDad, @WonderWife, or Super Chat again. And Ultimate Gamer 360. Well, thanks so much. Really appreciate it. We'll go from there. We'll do 10 more minutes because we normally go about an hour. About an hour.
Hey, you need to charge the Spark. Where is it?
It's in that closet.
Mm-hmm.
It's in that closet.
Are you going to charge it once the show's over? Or should you just charge it now? Go on then, Scoot. Get her done.
I'm not scooting anywhere.
Get your hoot
You're not the
in.
boss up in here. I'm the boss up in here.
I've always been the boss up in here. How many hats do you have?
2. I've got lightning. I'm like a cat.
You are? You're like a cat.
Like a cat.
Like a sleepy cat, Garfield cat.
I love Garfield.
You do. You love lasagna too. All right, I won't assault you on TV. Gosh. I told him about the night we met. How we first went for coffee and then went for beer.
We did do that. We very much did that. Nicholas Sooo, Canon Vixie R800 for YouTube. I don't know what that is, but okay. I'm not a big fan of camcorders, though. Their sensors are generally too small. I try to not recommend anything under a micro four thirds size sensor, because if you're making YouTube videos, you can go from being indoors to outdoors to wherever, so at least micro four thirds. So generally the lowest budget I go, I'd say the Lumix G7.
Do you have the Fly More combo on the Spark?
I do.
All right. That answers your question, Daniel.
Yeah, we have. Well, originally we didn't. If you watch my videos, the first one we got, I actually left the Everyday Kids' fourth birthday party. Like when we were done with the birthday party, we cleaned up. I put everything in my truck, but he wanted to still stay and play.
Oh, yeah.
So I left you guys to stay and play, and then I went home and I filmed the unboxing video of the DJI Spark. It was white, and it was not the Fly More combo. But then I eventually sold that one and bought the Fly More combo of the blue.
Okay. All right. So we're going to go, and I'm going to go ahead and say this now. There's going to be a drone video Monday.
There's not going to be a drone video Monday.
Well, what's the day after tomorrow?
Monday.
Well, do you already have that video planned and wrapped up?
I'd have the videos planned for the next.
I mean, but who
60
cares?
days.
Does anybody want to see those videos?
I care. And
Daniel doesn't. I bet Lloyd and Jim don't want to either. And if Mel's around, he doesn't want to see it. They all want to see drones. They eat Vegemite and they fly drones. Let's do one of those things. Let's fly some drones.
We can fly them. We're probably not going to make videos about them, though.
Come on. Don't put your hand up like I'm going to high five it. No. I'm leaving you hanging all day.
Ouch.
Who's this guy?
Ouch.
Who's this guy? You need to do what your fans want. They want a drone video. Let's do it.
You make a drone video and we'll upload it to the Wonder Wife channel.
Fine. But guess who's going to edit it and do all the production for it? You. No?
I'll give you access to the editing machine.
No, I'll just have the Everyday Kid hold my phone, video it, and we'll put it up on my channel. So there you go.
There we go.
There you go.
There you go.
Can I tell you it'll probably be nauseating because he'll probably be shaking it, moving around, and talking, but whatever. There you go. 10,000 views in the first hour. Watch it.
In the first hour?
First hour.
That's impressive.
You don't even know.
I don't even know,
You
apparently.
don't even know.
I don't even know,
But I'm probably going to
apparently.
need a new phone if he drops in the water.
Why would you? Oh, you're going to drive all the way out there?
We got to. Where else are we going to go?
I don't know what you guys are doing.
You're coming.
I am?
Yes.
I'm not part of this.
No, he has to be there.
I'm not.
Tell him.
This is you.
Got to be there. See? We want you to do it. Just do it. Yes. Oh, Daniel Baldry, our little Aussie. He loves Vegemite.
Chase Nippo, what microphone do you suggest for about $75? I would recommend the
10,000.
I would recommend the Rode Video Micro. It's about $50. That's probably about the best $50 microphone you're gonna find.
See, they want drones. I'm just saying. Even Bill. Bill said everybody's sick of cameras.
But that's what I like talking
right?
about.
Okay, but how many cameras can you really talk about? Don't drones have cameras?
I've got all sorts of cameras I can talk about.
Come on. Let's get exciting for a little bit.
I'm excited.
40 frames per second, blah, 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 blah. ISO, blah, 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 blah. Boom, ba, boom. See, I can speak about cameras too.
Can
wah,
you?
Wah.
Okay, tell me about a camera.
Okay, so a camera has a button, a shutter, and it has a diaphragm inside of it. Sometimes there's a mirror, sometimes there's not if you're bougie and you don't want a mirrorless camera. And then we got to spend $1 billion on the camera, and then we got to get all the accessories. Then we got to beat the accessories to death in every single video. Do you need a monitor? Let me tell you about 50 options here. You need the cords, you need the SD card. You need to keep the lens clean. Let's put the little cover on it. Let's autofocus, everybody. Now let's go manual. Let's go ahead and do this low light, highlight, windy, and rain. Let's go ahead and take the cameras outside. Let's drop them in the crucible. Oh, shit, they broke.
I don't drop the cameras in the crucible.
Let's go do this. Let's go do that with the cameras. I'm looking over at the dead horse here, you beaten to death. I'm sorry, I guess I had that on my chest. I had to get it off.
Do you feel better?
A little bit. I think I also cursed in there too, and I'm sorry, Kenneth. It's the coffee.
You stopped drinking coffee like an hour ago.
I know, but it's still in my body. It's coursing through my veins, honey.
Well, thanks for joining us, everybody, for this week's
end
episode
it.
of The Pillars of Action. We'll catch everybody next week. We'll catch you all next week. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Do
We
not
really
turn this
appreciate it.
off.
It's been an hour.
I didn't read all the comments. I didn't respond to any of them.
It's been an hour.
You need to wait. People said mirrorless cameras are not bougie.
They're not, but I was just letting her go.
No, I think they are, and they cost more.
No.
What? Really? Is my camera mirrorless?
No.
Right.
But I could also find a mirrorless camera that's cheaper than your camera.
Which one? How come I don't have it?
The Canon M100.
Why don't I have that one?
Because I got a lens kit with yours.
Okay.
Up top.
I don't think I'm supposed to high five you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm reading the comments.
All right, hey, thanks for joining us, everybody. We will catch you next week.
No.
And thanks for joining us for the Pillars of Action. We'll catch you next Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern.
This is crazy.
You can't trust her when it comes to camera gear.
I'm sorry if he cuts me off. You always cut